Hello. Celebrating Heritage Month speaks of quite a number of things. It speaks of culture, it speaks of tradition, it speaks of being healthy. So many things that it speaks about. My name is Kate Masupa. I am the Information Officer for Seda branch. And in order to make this an exciting and as we're about to close the month, I have with me a couple from one of the businesses that Seda has been supporting. I think we all know that this is also your Abba month, yes. Where people will be planting. So you guys are from Botlhale Ba Rammutla farms.
Yes.
Am I correct?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you. Just to open up and start, I would like you guys to tell me about who you are, who is Botlhale Ba Rammutla farms, how it started, your vision, your mission. Just tell me about, your business.
Thank you so much, Kate, for having us on your show, and thank you to Seda as well for always supporting us in our endeavors. My name is Kitso Munyadi, and I am the creative director of Botlhale Ba Rammutla Farms. Botlhale Ba Rammutla Farms is an eco-friendly farm in the north of Pretoria. We farm seasonal vegetables, off-layer chickens, as well as hemp, which is cannabis sativa. We use the hemp as a soil remediator for conservation purposes, but also we do intercropping where we also grow the herbs and everything. So from the hemp we make various different products. What we have on display now, it's the hemp teas, where we infuse them with different botanicals for aroma and a good taste.
When you say botanicals,
yes,
what is that?
It's a form of dry herbs mixed to make a beautiful concussion on the palate.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Great. Thank you so much, Kitso.
Thank you.
And
Thank you, Kitso, for the brief about Botlhale Ba Rammutla Farms. My name is Katla Kokopotse. I'm the managing director of Botlhale Ba Rammutla Farms. I do the operations in the farm, and I'm also an indigenous knowledge systems promoter, and I know more about indigenous plants of South Africa, so I educate people about indigenous plants of South Africa. That's brief certificate that I can give for now about our farm, but you'll hear more when we continue engaging on this wonderful podcast.
And I would love to hear more. If I can just ask, is this what you guys are talking about in terms of hemp?
Yes. This is the natural plant. This is cannabis sativa. It's hemp. It's an industrial plant, and it has a lot of different value chains. From the flower, we make the oil, and also the teas, but also we can press the oil from the seeds as well. And then the bark here, the stalk, we can make bricks, as well as chicken bedding. So various different things from this simple plant. It heals people. You make food from it. You can make biodiesel. So there's a lot of things that we need to discover from this plant.
Wow.
It has many uses, yes.
My follow-up question is to you, Kitso, but I heard you saying you are the one that is more creative in this. But I just wanted to find out from you, being a woman entrepreneur,
Yes.
what challenges have you been facing, especially within this space?
Well, there are many different challenges that I've faced, which I've decided not to dwell on. But I've had a lot of people saying that I can't sit in a boardroom, or I can't. Yes, I can't give my opinions on things. People describe me more as a social entrepreneur, but I believe that there are ways that I can use that not only to empower myself, but to empower many people, like the youth and people from disadvantaged backgrounds. So I plan to use my entrepreneurial skills to help others. Yeah, and to guide them on how to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah. Earlier on, before we started, I asked you about certain programs that I know that are available with the Department of Agriculture, like the CASP and the Letsema. How challenging was it, or how easy was it? Because I know they also would give you something like an extension officer, isn't it?
Yes.
How easy was it? Because even earlier on when we were talking, you guys were saying you are a privately owned farm.
Yes.
What was the process? Was it easy? Was it difficult?
Please be honest.
Yeah, no, it's always the case, because when you deal with government and you're doing your own things privately, they think you have money, you've got the know-how, you've got the support. But it's not easy for us. It's quite challenging to pursue this agricultural business because we're funding it ourselves from our pockets and not yet received any funding from government yet. But we applied and we always engage. They always come here at the farm, enjoy tea, enjoy sitting with us here, promising a lot of things, but not yet received the support from
you said
government.
promising.
Yes.
I'm from Seda. Hey, now you know.
No, they promise.
Okay.
Yes, to say, okay, here's an application, apply. When the financial year comes, we'll support.
Yeah.
But we didn't receive anything yet. But we don't despair and say we're going to wait for government to pursue our, entrepreneurial, activities and our business. We're going to continue.
Make it work.
Yeah, we make it work because we complement each other well. I do operations, she do marketing, she's creative. And for instance, the tea.
Yes, I wanted to ask.
The tea came where I was doing I'm a researcher in plants.
Oh, okay.
And I do plant genetics improvement, I do plant extraction.
It's something that you studied from school?
It's something that I grew up with as
self-taught.
a herbalist, sort of. I can call myself that. I'm an ethnobotany specialist.
Oh,
so
wow,
I educate people about type of fruits, type of food that they must eat to heal their souls, and type of plants that they can drink to heal certain ailments. It's plants that we grew up having them in our backyards, like your lengana and your alu. When a child bent himself and would put an alu, live here with the sap so that it can, heal the wound quickly and remove the mark. And with lengana, you can drink it for respiratory problems. And flu. It works as a good household remedy. Yes.
Yeah.
We also have a flavor range. We
have a flavor range there.
So of these teas.
Yes. So the tea came when I was doing my extractions.
Oh, okay.
From the flower to do the oil.
So what are those? Are those also teas from the same thing, or is this something?
These are botanicals that she was talking about.
So what are those?
Botanicals. Well, it comes in different flavors. Currently in the product range, we have 9 different flavors. Such as this is Sweet Dreams. It's a blend of chamomile and dried roses that are edible. You see, so it's a lot of different blends, and this is peppermint herbs, so it's both peppermint and some dry herbs as well.
So it comes. So this is part of the teas.
This is part of the
teas.
teas.
So if you want to boil it,
yes,
or if you want to have it in the form of a tea bag,
yes, but we only serve it as a tea bag to be boiled. That's how we serve it.
Okay, so. I'm aware that when it comes to anything that touches the skin, or that goes into one's mouth, we've got a bit of standard that tests that, because this looks so scrum. I would want to taste this. But how safe is it? Did you guys test this for me to actually try it? And is it safe for me? I won't end up being, you know what I mean?
That's the thing. The tea has no psychoactive effects because of the way we make it. It's handcrafted, and after harvesting, we dry it for a longer period so the terpenes and everything gets out of the tea. Then we blend and package into a tea bag. However, the tea is not tasted yet, but we have gone through the hazard training with SABS, and then we are in the process of testing it. However, we got feedback from Seda that there's no funds to proceed with the testing because we've given our business development manager the invoice from SABS, so we still need help with that. However, there's a lot of health benefits that are undeniable with the teas, right? Things like arthritis, depression, anxiety, chronic pain. It's a lot, you know, gut issues, heart issues. It's there to help you, the tea, and you will not get any psychoactive effects.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, to add on that, because we deal with natural products and natural plants a lot.
Yeah.
And anything, according to our research, anything that is mixed with natural compounds,
Yeah.
it stabilizes the chemical compound in it. So we're using natural botanics to stabilize the percentage of the THC in the cannabis to make it lower. Because the THC that we have according to our permit, it says 0.2 low THC.
Okay, so the content of it has to be in that.
Yes, so we are not allowed to grow any cannabis that is above 0.2 THC.
So I know that when it comes to the processing, like of drying, there is some form of nutrients that one can lose. Looking at that, the standards that's set, is it kept at that level? Or during the drying process, do you ever lose, or it's kept at that type of quality?
During the drying process, it's lost through the drying and also through the blending of the botanicals.
Yeah.
We have had scientists from CSIR tell us that it also thins out the potency once we add the botanicals.
Yeah.
So, therefore, no psychoactive effects.
The potency she's talking about, the smell,
Yes.
the smell that you smell when you smell the flower.
Yeah. So it becomes different.
Yes, it's the juicy that you get when the flower, something like hairy. You see the hairiness
the
here.
whiteness.
The hairiness like hairs. It's where the terpenes are.
Okay.
And before they become goldish the way they are, you must harvest it because the THC is gonna be high. But the minute they become goldish, just hairy hairs, meaning the THC is high. So you must process it and minimize the THC level if one would consume it.
Okay.
Yes.
So I heard that you're saying the tea due to, I don't want to mention it on camera. However, I know if you probably went there on time, you'll be able to get it. There's nothing, that stops you to retry. Because true. I should think, being part of Seda, it's actually a game changer.
True.
Over and above the testing, what else did you receive from Seda, or even SIFA for that matter? Because I think you guys understand that we're sister agents, again.
Yes.
Yeah. The opportunities, the assistance that you received, how did it change the game of you guys running this business?
Well, it gave us a door in entry in terms of creating our own access to markets.
Oh, yes.
Yes. Seda has wrapped us with love ever since we met our business development manager.
Yes, that's true.
We have been able to compete with other industry players, and also they donated to us a kiosk which we are gonna make a bio wellness retailer from and sell all our healthcare products, whether it's teas, whether it's skincare products, whether it's anything, we're gonna sell it as a bio wellness product in the store.
Wow.
Yeah, and to add, it's something amazing that happened at the township economy. Through Seda for giving us support to exhibit at the township economy, we managed to find a contract because a company came to our stall and they are interested in cannabis and hemp, and it's one of the biggest hemp projects that is launched in the Free State. And the company that got the contract, they needed our services to come and advise and do project management for them on hemp industrialization and product development. So we just signed the agreement yesterday, finally.
Wow.
And we did due diligence the past weekend. And we're starting with the project immediately.
Yeah.
So we're going to help the Free State people how to understand the plant better. How can the plants, build houses for them? How can the plant, give them superfoods for feeding scheme in schools.
Yeah.
How can the plant give them medicine and also a medicine for their skins?
This one I have to also face that. Would you recommend Seda to people out there?
Yes, 100%.
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
Definitely, SEDA is one of the agencies that, it doesn't even waste time in supporting their SMEs.
So we know what we're doing. Eh?
Yes, and they follow compliance, and they want people who are active, who know what they want, and you definitely will get an business advice from SEDA, because I'm not gonna shine and give credit much to SEDA, but they did a lot for us. We were incubated by the Innovation Hub.
Oh, nice.
This is the second year, we go into the third year, and we never received any support. But SEDA incubated us for 2 months. The third month, we were receiving support, we were receiving the kiosk, we were receiving,
You also received a kiosk.
Yes.
opportunity,
great.
the opportunity to exhibit at the township economy. Here we are now, we're getting access to markets by doing this podcast. To us, it's an exposure.
Yeah.
So that people can know about, us, about the farm, about Botlhale Ba Rammutla farms.
Yeah.
Even the video that happened at the township economy, we share it with our people, our network.
Yeah.
And they were saying, how can we join SEDA?
Yeah, I also want to try the tea. And as I'm trying the tea, maybe he can, share with us in terms of social media. Because you guys also have Luna Litloids. Should I pour for you?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Because you guys are used to the tea. I just want to try the tea.
Okay.
Where can people get you? Social media? Because I know with the kiosk.
Yes.
Yes, because probably, Akira, I'm just going to tell them how the tea tastes and how I feel about it. But some people would like to actually contact you, clients, the market. Where can they get you?
Well, we do have an active website where we sell all our products.
Okay.
Our website address is www.bbrfarms.co.za. We can also be found on Instagram through our 2 pages. One is Botlhale _Ba _Rammutla _farms, and the second one is for the Hempire beverages, which is Hempire _beverages. We can also be found through WhatsApp. Usually individual clients contact us like that, and then we process the orders through courier service. It's a 1-day delivery service. My cell phone number is 071 359 5658, and Katleho's cell phone number is 071 084 2862.
Oh, nice, Katleho and Kito. So is it nice with sugar and that?
Yes, please.
Okay.
It's nicer with sugar. Or you can drink it just as is.
Let me try it with
whatever
sugar.
you prefer.
Myself, I love it without sugar.
Is it? Okay. So I remember earlier on when we spoke, because this is more the teas. Any products that you guys plan to have in the future, or probably that you have, that you still want to take out?
That is exciting news, because we are pioneering in plant pathology. We are launching our skincare product next month at the APSS conference in Cape Town. We have a wide range of skincare products. The skincare products we are working towards forming the actives that we are blended in the formulations so that we can produce. We're also working towards providing white labeling services for companies that might want to start their own skincare ranges. And we're working closely with the University of Pretoria, the Plant Science Division, where they're helping us with the studies and the MSDSs. We've also signed a BAPS agreement.
What's
and
BAPS?
A biotrade agreement. It's
yes.
Katleho can elaborate more on that.
It's a biodiversity and bioprospecting benefit sharing agreement.
Brilliant.
If as a black community, we depended on plants for food, for firewood, for medicine, back years. And some of scientists used our plants for, developing products and then convert them into Western medicines. But truth to be told, any medicinal plants, any capsule that you consume, any sachet that you drink is from an indigenous medicinal plant.
I'm aware of the hodias.
Yes, exactly. So all of them, it can be exotic, it can be medicinal, it can be indigenous to the country. It might be a flower that you think it beautifies your garden, but the roots might be medicinal, the leaves might be medicinal,
The stem might
be medicinal, the flower, the aroma, the smell, those things, they form part of healing process in the indigenous knowledge systems. So we took some indigenous plants leaves, extract oil from them, that can be used as an active ingredient to add in a formulation for skin product.
Wow.
Yes, and some can be dried and you do capsules, you capsulate them because, African people enjoy traditional medicines and natural products.
I know there's a lot that happened with moringa in terms of that.
Exactly. Exactly. So it's in those lines. So as we discovered few plants, together with students at the University of Pretoria, and then we started doing some studies, checking what actives can we find there and what are the importance that the importance of medicinal properties that can heal certain ailments. For instance, anti-wrinkle, anti-aging, anti-acne, SPF for sunscreen, UV. We did some of the prototypes in that line from different medicinal plants. And we commercializing them now. Hence, we signed the BABS, which is the Biodiversity Benefit Sharing Agreement. We're going to share the benefits with the community because we're using natural, biological, indigenous plants. That belongs to all of us. Not me only, but because I use them and they belong to this society, the black melanin, the black culture. So we said, okay, with the money that we're going to make, we're going to invest it into a biodiversity trust, and a biodiversity and benefit sharing agreement will help us to contribute back to the community a certain percentage. It can be in a form of monetary value, bursaries, studies, and maybe community projects in food security. That's what we're signing for with the University of Pretoria. Soon enough, we'll be having the license to commercialize all the skin products that were patented by university together with us in the IP.
And the compliance.
And the compliance. So they helped us a lot in terms of compliance. Hence, we have a final product today that is tested, manufactured in a GMP facility. And clinical studies were done. It was tested through, human skin before. And we certain that the product, it's good for the skin because it's got a natural active ingredient in it.
So you guys want us to be healthy inside as well as outside.
Outside.
I think in a nutshell, that's how I understand Kitso and Katlego, what your vision is. You make me feel good inside, while you also help me to look good outside.
Definitely, hence the bio wellness retailer. It's bio, both inside and externally. Definitely.
No, I'm really happy to have met you guys, and
Thank
the tea is very nice. I hope though, I'm still going to try it, but this is very nice. It might not be tested as yet. It's still in the process, but it's safe to drink. I'm having a cup. I feel.
Thank you. Let me have
coming.
Some more.
Give me some. I feel calm. Thank you so much for allowing us to come and have this talk with you at your beautiful, beautiful farm. And thank you so much for allowing Seda to actually, do what it is best at. So I think people did capture your social media platforms and your website if they want to reach you, or if they want to actually purchase your products. Thank you so much, Kitso and Katlego.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.